Hey all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So friends, in today's video we are gonna discuss about logging in Python. It's a logging and debugging. So this will be the part 1 logging. So the next video will be debugging. This is video 18 of Python series, and in this video we are gonna discuss about logging. Before that, if you have any queries related to tech or anything, here you can click on this LinkedIn option and it will be redirected to my LinkedIn page where you can connect to me in LinkedIn personally, and you can even message me there. So let's not waste our time. Let's dive into the topic. So video 18 of Python series. Firstly, let me just tell you all a basic information about logging. Don't need to worry. There will be a detailed article on logging and even a detailed article on debugging. So here I'm just gonna give you a basic definition overview, that's all. Logging is a mainly used to capture whatever data or login you perform in particular app or a project. So logging is nothing but if you want to perform any task or any object, so if you get any error or if you even just click on anything, that should be saved somewhere, right? So that is nothing but it is gonna save in a logging info. Normally logging cannot be used in the particular desktop, so but it is normally in the standard way it is used on the SQL, MongoDB or any other cloud servers. So let's no need to worry about that I'll explain you all when we start an end-to-end project related to Flask or Django on Python. That time I'll explain you all about the cloud also and in detail. Now let me just show you all how to save the logging files in the particular PC itself and how you can perform logging. Just this is a practical way of explanation, that's all. So firstly you have to import logging. You don't need to remember anything. If you just type one line and one word, and if you just type the tab, you will get the automatically the particular keyword you want to. I am just saving it as an alias. Import logging as LG. So it got imported, and also we need to import OS also. These are the inbuilt library files. You don't need to separately install them using pip. It will be already present in your particular PC. So I already told you all about the some important OS commands you should know before you come into this logging video. If you don't know that, you can check out my previous video which is the important OS commands of Python. So in that, one of them is list ls. If you just type for ls, you will get the files present in that particular directory and even the directory path. So for better understanding, you can refer out the previous video. So this is my particular file or path which I am present at now. So now what is the task is that we are going to create a logging now. So for that, I don't want this particular directory to be used because already there are multiple files are present. So I'm going to just create a new directory, os.mk. I'll press again tab. So you got the make dir and double quotes. So I want to create the folder name called as log. That's it. Let me run this. So let me show you all whether the file is there or not for your confirmation. This is my desktop. Here, yeah, this is the file. These are the previous series code files. Whichever videos are uploaded, all the entire code is present here, and even in the GitHub also. You can see here the file is created log. So to check now we are at which directory. So we can use pwd. Pwd is nothing but present working directory. So we are in the Python YT folder. We are not at entered to the log folder. So to enter to the log folder, you have to just use a command called os.chd and press tab. Chdir, change directory, open a brace, then os.gt tab. Okay, get tab. So it's nothing but get current working directory. So it is gonna copy the current working directory and it is gonna append to my particular folder which I have created. Plus, I want to enter into the log folder. So run this. It got run successfully. So let me to show you all whether it got run. Yeah, let us again type pwd for that. So you can see here the difference here. This is the folder and here you can see it entered to the log folder. Okay. Now let's not waste our time. Let's try to insert some data and let's try to create a log file now. Before that, let me tell you, in logging there are 5 standard levels of loggings. Number one is debug. Debug is nothing but just to debug the code, what are the errors and to check the code. And info is nothing but to save the code, what and all are you are typing, and even just a click. Let me give you an example of Flipkart. If you are searching for a phone, just if you click on a particular phone image, that each and every click will get saved in their particular database. Because of that only, when you again open the Flipkart, you will get the recommendation of that phone if you have observed or not. Because it is, if you're clicking something, it should be saved somewhere, right? So it is saving in their particular cloud database. Each and every one click is called nothing but an info, which is getting saved there. Another thing is warning. When you're writing, executing a code, you will get some warning, right? Some EOLF warning or something. So all these warnings will automatically get replicated to the warning file. And errors, what and all errors you make, systematic error, logical error, keyword error, all those will get replicated to the errors file. I mean, reverted to errors file. And critical, even critical is also same. What all the critical mistakes you make. So let's create a file now. lg dot. So basic configuration we need, basic config. If you would just type the tab, you will get it out. File name equals to, and now I want to create a file name, so I'll give the file name as ytlog. Okay, no need log, we are gonna save it in log format only. yt.log. So let us save this, and we are gonna give the logging level as level we should give now. Is it better? Yeah, let us give logging level as, now level is equals to lg dot. So I'm gonna save it in the form of info. In, it's capital. Both are fine, capital or small, but I like to use capital info. Now the format should be, we are just trying to save the information. So I just took the info now. So format is nothing but in which format or which way you want in a particular way. So now I want even the time and date to be reflected. For that I use normally ASC type, time, and we are saving it in a string. So we give it as S, again percentile, and now we want the message to be reflected here. And again we give S here. Now let us run this. It got run successfully. You can see the file here. Let me to open it. So you can see here the particular log file is created. Before this, let me to open this and show you all. See, it is empty now. Nothing is present in this file. I'm minimizing this now. Let me to type something. lg dot in info. I'll say that, hey subscribers, let us run this. So without any warning, it got run successfully. Now let us open this and see. Boom, you can see that there is a date, time with the seconds, and then you have the code here. Hey subscribers, what are the message we have typed? So it got reflected. So this is for info. Now if you want to give warning level, so LG dot tab again, WA warning. So here I'll give a better warning for you all. Warning. Subscribe my channel. So let's run this. Even the warning got executed. So let us check with that also. You can see here warning, subscribe my channel. So everything is working fine. Warning is over. Let us give an again error also. LG dot tab error came. This is so if we run this, I hope this will also be executed successfully. So LG, this is an error message. You can see here everything is running fine. So let me tell you all one more thing. These particularly this in the standard way of coding, you cannot like run like this LG and everything. Even you cannot use Jupyter Notebook in the standard way of coding or statistical way of coding, deployment coding. In the end-to-end app development coding, you have to use either PyCharm or VS Code, which is fully furnished, fully fledged coding IDE. Jupyter Notebook, you can even execute in Jupyter Notebook, but you cannot perform the operations properly. There you can perform end to end, and even the logging will be automatically saved in a log file. So normally loggings will not be saved in your PC. It will be saved in the cloud in the form of in SQL or else SQL database or else in MongoDB or in Cassandra or any databases. In any multiple databases, in any databases it will be saved. So for each particular level there will be one database. For logging there will be multiple databases in logging only. So for basic configuration, okay. For info there will be one separate database. For warning there will be separate database. For error there will be separate database. Even for critical and debug also. They'll maintain each and everything with separate database so that if you are coding something and if you live in middle or if you leave that particular project in the middle, the person who is coming in behalf of you or else who is replaced by you, he should understand that where you are making error and how you have written the code, right? So they maintain this logging format. No one is going to tell you that you should type the logging for the code or anything. It should be your habit that you are going to type the logging for each and every time you code. Okay. So it will be normally logging will be normally mainly used with the help of exception handling. So we'll discuss about exception handling when we go to exception handling video. That will be I guess after another one or two videos. There I'll explain you all in detail. But for your better understanding, now I just want to show you all how to do with the help of exception handling. If you hear a new keywords like try, accept, catch, don't get confused. We'll discuss about that in detail in the exception handling. Now just I'll code with the help of exception handling. Actually, I don't want to take this without the exception handling, but if I show you like this, you all might be thinking that logging is nothing but it is just to insert some data with the help of the code. But that is not the real scenario. So I just wanna write a code for you all. Let me to take a def function. Def, I'll take YT only. YT as my last name. A comma B, easy code, don't need to tension. So here we normally continue with the code. We should not continue like that. Now here we have to use try. Okay, try, except, catch or exception handling blocks. Don't worry, we'll discuss about that. Try lg dot info string A. So we are performing with the string operation, right? So we are giving string A plus string B. So we are using div symbol. Div is equals to A slash B. So if we are dividing that particular A, B, so even we need a return, right? So we are taking our return div. So this is done now. Return is done. Now we are gonna accept. So before this, let me to directly run the code and show you all. Mm, I'll copy this only. Without using try block, I am telling you all. This one, then enter equals to A slash B, return div, run this code. So it got run successfully. So now YT, I'll give 1 comma 0. I accept that, yeah, zero division error. You got the zero division error because it will take to the infinity loop, and 1 divided by 0 it's not possible, so you're getting an zero division error. How we are gonna stop this exception? We don't want this exception to be here. So we don't want this error to come here, but we want this error to be saved in the log format. So for that we use this exception handling code that I'll explain you all in detail. For now, just understand this. I'll explain you all this code also. So now try is done. Now we want to accept exception as E. We are taking it as an alias, that's it. Alias, okay. As E, print there is an error. Check the log file. Okay, this is done. Then we are gonna take lg dot error. Error has occurred. Okay, this should be in a string. Error occurred, and we are gonna just accept it. Lg dot exe exception, and we are gonna take it in the form of str string. We are gonna save it in the log file as a string e. Let us run this code, and now again let me to run this one. So there is error. Check the log file. So let us go to the log file and check it. We'll directly open this yt log. So you can see here error division 0, error occurred. So this is the particular file which I have worked now, which error I got now. So this one I have just typed as a lg.error code. I have mentioned the detail, and then I have copied the particular error what I was getting reflected. So this is that one. Here nothing but this A and B are nothing but the strings. We are trying to store this also in the log format if we get an error. So I hope you all understood this. What is this logging? So if you have not understood this, don't worry, check out the article once. Still, if you are getting confused with the logging, refer my video once more. And if you're not able to understand anywhere, you can connect to me on LinkedIn and you can ping me where you was not able to understand. I'll definitely try to explain you all, and I'll definitely try to explain in a better way. So here you can see this is my LinkedIn ID. So keep learning. This is a advanced series and it happens you have to watch the video again and again to properly understand. So that's all for today's video. Do like, share and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to comment your opinion below. Thank you. Bye bye.